Welcome to Memorial Stadium and the sea of red in the heartland of Lincoln, Nebraska. An uncommon place and home to an uncommon program with a championship pedigree. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a team recharged after a much-needed bye week, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Nittany Lions will put total leather and we'll get started. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Nebraska's offense will take the first swing of the game. Sometimes you sense that what the kids call swagger is a false bravado. This dude is nothing but real at wide receiver.
He's got that speed, and it just, you see DBs, they're probably watching him come on the field right now, and they understand it's going to be a...
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. And the Huskers will hustle to the line.
This defense knew coming into tonight they had to be able to get pressure on the quarterback, and they are wasting no time. They get a sack on the first play of the game.
Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. A third and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The Huskers will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. On his way from around the 50. And the returner will be brought down. So the Penn State Nittany Lions offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And if these two guys wind up getting matched up, David, we'll see what wins, speed or force.
Yeah, and you love to be physical and set the tone, and this linebacker does that consistently. Now, Jesse, keep...
Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And it just doesn't get more dominant than that. One-on-one, me versus you, and there's nothing you can do about it, David. I know that's something you know a lot about based on your time.
Man, fly off the edge, meet the man as quick as you can. There's so many things that have to go right for you to get a sack. The ball has to be coming out a little bit later. But you know what? When you win that fast and that clean off the line of scrimmage, that is how it's done at the highest.
Oh, picked off. Taking it the other way. He's inside the 40. At the 20. And a... After the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. The running back has it. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Huskers! The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're lining up to kick it off, and he ought to be able to knock this one anywhere he wants after that extra 15 yards with the roughing the kicker. He's going to try his luck from the end zone. I imagine imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw at this jump.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. They've got them penned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, being a...
And he's running in the open. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Slings it downfield. Incomplete, and man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
And that's why these guys played defense. If that were an offensive player or receiver, that would have easily have been a catch. Come on, man. You've got to catch that and make that a pick.
Hey, baby.
Deep shot for the end zone. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
And how
I
nice
swear.
is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas. Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd
I thought it was
really
Grif's talk.
affecting the
No, they're fine.
What happened?
They weren't even to talk about Zariah.
Oh, I figured I thought
Because they wanted to add
Football, it's incomplete and fourth down's coming.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense. Looking for a productive play on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Floating away.
Exactly.
Trying to escape and get it himself. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. The Cornhuskers want to crank the tempo.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that.
Fires and picked off. Looking for more room. The 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense.
I don't say she.
And
I
for a
don't
quick
say
update,
she.
let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Arkansas State handled its
You don't think I?
business today
You
away
don't think I
from
talked to
home.
her?
What a
Talked to
throw
her?
And
She'll
what
listen.
boys
She'll act
this
like she listen.
generally young team should
You know I should do. She get
I
mad.
think even other coaches will point to this one as what's possible.
I told her about owing that money.
That's why I told
Maybe a year ago.
That's why I told Tamara. Tamara was like, look at
And
the
the other
fucking
heads
I
home,
said, yeah.
licking its wounds.
Yeah, she got. Zariah literally got mad at me. She was like,
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
And she said, I said, sometimes it makes me like grandparents. And then Tamara was like, oh, it's okay. She won't ever get out.
He's looking to throw. Fires one high and deep. Makes the grab inside the 30.
So does he know about her coming down here?
Down to the 24.
It's on there.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
Off the play fake on first down to throw.
Pretty much got it.
Find the receiver and down he goes. We'll see if they can get a
Yeah,
little
she really
better
saying things. She just
protection
gotta pay the
after the
money.
sack at
That we
2nd
know
and
of.
12.
She just gotta pay the money.
Try and play action. Quickly complete. And
so you pay a lot, right? Because the other players who she typed it, they took 400. I'm like, remember that from? No, I don't know how much they pay. I think it's 20. I'm not for sure. She get paid like 1,200, 1,300 check.
Got his man quickly.
Yeah, that's a lot.
An absolutely fearless tackle.
I'm like, you get paid a lot with kid. I'm like, if you get paid that, I'm like, you could easily put a corner.
He leaves it with the back.
Yes.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal.
I said my name, man.
On third down, he'll try to.
And I hear he's like, yeah.
Fires to the tight end. Gets it
I would have came. I would have came.
Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Defense trying to come up with a stop on second and goal.
Think so. Check Robbie's side.
He's looking to throw.
I said I think so. You gotta check Robbie's side. I think so. You gotta check Robbie's side.
All the way back at his 4-yard line. Third and goal where the strong come through. From the gun, wants to pass. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down.
Next time.
The upright, it's good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
Already hit it.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Both of these defenses a little bend, but not breaking in clutch situations, David.
It's always exciting when you can go for it on fourth down and you know your defense will make a stand. They held him to a field goal. It's a pretty good job by that defense.
It is. So if I'm this coaching staff,
I just didn't
go back to doing what you want to do and get established in this game.
Second down coming up. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. Less than a yard to go to pick up the first down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. And the Nittany Lions move the change with some signature hard-nosed running.
Some Big Ten physicality, some Big Ten running the football. Gotta have it. Gotta start with that when you're in the Big Ten and when you're at Penn State.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's second and 12. Looking for a man. It's Jean-Pierre. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
That is just great total defense on that play. First off, you get pressure, you get to hit the quarterback. But two, you've got the intended target double.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And he pulls it inside the 15-yard line. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Going up top on first down. He got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Penn State. He's no stranger to the end zone. His 50th career touchdown.
That's fine. If you want to be,
doesn't matter who the quarterback is. You throw this guy's direction if you want to win games. He is a difference maker. He's one of the best in the nation. 50 touchdown catches is incredible.
It's just incredible production and just sustained production consistently week in and week out in the lineup. You know, you're going to throw him the football, you know exactly what you're going to get. What an unbelievable number to hit.
And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there.
I wouldn't be able to follow that girl called that shit.
And the Huskers pick up the first down.
That's probably it. My guys. They're not no damn bad girl club. They some baddies. I never seen them in no damn bad girl club ever. You ought to watch that poison.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
On second down, he'll fire. And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come a little short of first down. The Huskers in the hurry up. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Now sliding to his left. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. The Cornhuskers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Jean-Pierre. Pressure coming. And as he throws, can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. He's looking to throw. Lofts one high and deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there.
It's been interesting trying to navigate it, right? Yeah. You never know.
Like,
how does one prepare to lose a parent?
You can't.
There's no way to.
Yes.
And so everyone handles that kind of ways differently. For me, I'm not going to say I distance myself, but I separate myself from too many wavelengths. And I just center and focus on self. And yesterday I was just in my bed watching movies, relaxing, and just, thinking about, like you said, the positive more so than the negative one. But I think it's like, I talk to people all the time that have foster parents and they're like, it's never going to change.
Oh, yeah, you'll never.
You'll still think about her, and
Yeah, and sometimes you'll be like, dang, I wish, I could tell her this, or like, did I tell her that, or like, I get what you meant in that moment. I wish I could go back, or like, you just gotta keep going. But one thing that everybody always tells me, and it's just so true as a mother. I'm not a mom yet, but
So why are you saying as a mother?
Literally. You know what I mean? They know. Like they never.
You don't know them.
They understood. They were kids that once.
You know what you talking about. And then you say you hate him.
Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down.
That's why we trying to. That's what we trying to tell him. Ryan's on.
He needs a chunk play. Dances away to buy time.
You're a good dude, brother.
And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Well, this is just the type of field position this offense wants. The lone back's got it. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. And the Huskers moving quickly to the line. Caught behind the line. It's Miranda. Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the chains for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. He'll pull it down and run. Hit the afterburners, kid. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Huskers are flying down the field. The corners are walked up tight. The give on the inside. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
He's out.
Yeah, we told the Phillies.
Phillies.
Look at me players tear their phones like this fucking, like it's a paper cut, man. They got millions of dollars. They just bounce back in 6 to 8 months. Their ACL like they fucking key.
And the end result is an eye-opening road victory. And I guess it's not
so
so
much
that they won, it's more how they won. And the fact this wasn't
This is
a lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding. I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the 1st down.
He makes the connection. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense.
Get up there, man. You might sell them tickets. 2 tickets, 2.2. Selling 2 tickets for 2,200. Hey, that's my QB.
From this sophomore to hunt that green grass.
And that is exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a
Buster, you phone too.
You pop one, right? That's what you got to do.
You
cannot become one-dimensional.
What's the bus?
Football every down. Love the offense. Nice job getting the 1st down.
Exactly.
They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. The Nittany Lions come to the line.
It's just cool to be a Knicks fan again.
He's going for a big play downfield. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down.
You gotta get some jersey. Let's see.
To the air, it's Jean-Pierre. Buying some time. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
I love the job here by the linebacker. He just kind of floats and is shuffling. He's waiting to see which way the quarterback's going to go with the football. Not able to snag it out of the air, but hey, got to get away. It's a good time to play.
Another incompletion on third down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look.
What do you mean how your gear on?
Range, they go zone coverage.
What
So
do you mean
everybody
how
on the
your
back end has the eye on the
Celtics
quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's going to run it. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field.
Need that, pussy.
And the pass is intercepted. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return.
Which one you want to watch?
And with the extra point, they take a 21-17 lead.
Good answer, good answer, good answer.
And as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here.
You go to New York after this.
Looking for an alley from inside.
They really can't. I feel bad for them. How do you get to work this morning? Oh, the black. And it's like niggas just want they bus cars, bro. Like I've been mad as hell, bro. It's the middle of the month. I can't use my shit for the next 15 days. Oh yeah, I would've been pissed, bro. Save? Nigga, I need fucking. They probably can't save. Well, they can't save it. That's just Joe. He cooked. They use that shit for a week after the new month started.
He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Wants to throw on third down. Skips away from pressure. Going to try to get it himself. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
They trying to get more money. They were supposed to do this 5 years ago.
He's looking to throw it. Quarterback adapted. And he can't
it's only going to affect people that get to work and shit.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons
they gotta make it deal soon, because they're going to lose millions of dollars.
This has been a sack party.
So they gotta make a deal soon. They're going to lose millions of dollars. They gotta make a deal like this weekend, man.
Because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
No, they can't afford to be closed. The Knicks are in the playoffs. They crazy.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very interesting first 2 quarters in
shit, they better go. They better can't. Nice, that's where it's going.
It's likely to come down to which offense can find a way to generate some big plays. Adjustments will be a part of it. Maybe it's time these typically conservative play callers open up the playbook. Nothing crazy, but a calculated risk here and there to try to gain an edge in what's been a stalemate.
The workers.
He'll bring it out from inside.
Like the engineers and shit. People that draw the
He
plays.
was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
Conductors, engineers,
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did.
You just gotta take the you know what?
Obvious in the first half. So this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision making. You want to see him playing on time.
And then the North the airport on bullshit.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason.
Pulls it in on the right.
I'm kind of nervous of flying out of UWR. They bullshit, bro. You think what happened? Oh, there's a lot of like cancellations and delays on flights.
They've got the dudes outside that can make things happen.
And then they got like somebody got sick.
Like that.
Yeah, like easy for someone got spread. So there's a couple of things because of that. They just want some bullshit, bro.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
And he makes the catch inside the 10. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at him. He wants to throw it again. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
That's cool. I will get a fan for that.
These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal.
That's how it's on.
Scanning the field, it's Jean-Pierre. Fires into the end zone. And that pass backed off. He's at the 50. The 30. Past the 20. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Nebraska. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defense? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Pocket starts to collapse. Hit hard, John. On 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
They'll run play action. Getting some heat. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Yeah, that was a good play on the ball. Getting his hand up and getting the tip, getting the deflection. The ball bounces up in the air, falls to the ground. Incomplete pass.
Quarterback will audible.
Good shot, nigga. Let's go.
The sticks on 3rd down through the air. He's going to let one fly down the middle.
Let me up, man.
And it slips through his fingers.
Let's go.
That would have been a huge game.
You're not playing with these zoofies. Belt to ass. So many things
on
wrong.
4th down, he'll try to toss it. Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground.
And listen, obviously, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on 4th down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation, and he's got confidence in him. That time they weren't able to come up with it. I'm curious to see what this guy does if they're in a similar situation as this game moves on.
On 2nd down, just keeps firing. He's got it. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. The Cornhuskers racing to the line in the hurry up. That one's sort of like a shooter in basketball, just needing to see one go through the net, isn't it, David? Just get a completion to your guy and pick up some yardage.
Build some confidence.
And he's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been up to speed. His 3rd interception. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Give to the running back. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Backed up deep in their own territory on 2nd and inches. From the gun, running back gets to give. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And he'll pick up the 1st down after a tough run there.
And they may have caught the defense snapping there a little bit, David, maybe expecting pass on that third down, but because of the back's effort now, fresh set of down.
And it's so nice to have a guy that you can give the football on these.
He's going up top. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
Man, this QB is so dangerous. He can get outside the pocket, and right here you can tell he gets outside the pocket. Now I got to make some decisions, man. Do I want to go chase this guy? Do I play coverage? And that's why these mobile quarterbacks can really put you in a predicament. The defense won this battle, but that guy is so hard to correct.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Looking to throw, it's O'Neal. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that play. Good coverage.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
After the last run, would you just give it to him again on third down? From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to get to it. And the quarterback is snowed under. I know you want to keep the ball away from the other offense, but going for it inside your own 40? On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Fires to the big fella. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Gonna take a shot. He's got it inside the 30. And he'll run out of bounds, but a much-needed productive play in the passing game.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Touchdown, Penn State! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. Man, did he show some hops for that one.
Some serious vertical right there. I tell you what, everybody in front of you, hey, I'll go by air if I need to. Good job getting in the air, getting a touchdown.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Line gets set, first down. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Unloads it left. It's caught downfield. Oh, look out. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. And the Huskers come to the line in the hurry up.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Throws to the wideout. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Hands it off. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
Splits the uprights right down the middle. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Air Force is currently ahead in this one, but they may need to rev up an F-16 if they want to turn this into a blowout today. They're up by a field goal over for San Jose State. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's O'Neal. Quarterback moving. He throws one to the left. It's complete. A huge pickup. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
And man, it has got to be so rewarding as an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. And that's exactly what we saw there. That play targeted the coverage as big as...
Fires deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
From inside the 15, here's the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First down here for the offense.
Yeah.
They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Off the RPO, complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Huskers want to move quickly. Shotgun snap on third down. Pulls it in. It's Miranda. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. The Cornhuskers line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep.
Good D.
And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. That's good defense. Drive from the 28-yard line. Off play action on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Spencer.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Offense working from the pistol. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got a lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Looking downfield, it's O'Neal. Got it set up on the outside. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow. But this carries big-time risk on fourth down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Offense getting set for first down. Here's the handoff. He breaks a tackle. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Short gain on the play before he slides. And the Huskers want to pick up the tempo. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
And that is a major reason why this team is losing the football game. They can't protect the quarterback. They can't generate big plays in the passing game because up front, they're getting beaten time and time again.
And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive points.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the...
Unloads it downfield. And he's got it inside the 25. We've reached a 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. That last big play has them in business just outside the red zone. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Touchdown, Penn State! And they take it in for 6 more points. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
You know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
From inside the 10, here he comes. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
They're trying to get to it. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And it's his 4th interception of the game. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
The give, and tick, 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 tick. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
You got to give the coaching staff credit because they really do focus all season long on situational football with the lead late in the game. If we're on offense, we're trying to stay in bounds. We're trying to bleed the clock. And after ripping off a really nice run, that guy knew, I've got to get down. I cannot get pushed out of bounds, cannot get tackled out of bounds. Really, really nice job.
Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to do that push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the inside.
That is no good. And after this field goal, guys, the lead's still at 15. They won the game today.